Hey guys, it's Haps, and in today's video I'm bringing you a Stegosaurus build. Now, for those who don't know, the Stegosaurus went through a fundamental change. Its ability went from triggering at the end of turn to triggering at the start of battle. It no longer triggers onto the pet directly in front, it now triggers and the buff goes to any random pet, and that pet cannot be holding food. Now, on the face of it, it may seem like a nerf, but honestly, after playing with it for so many games now, I honestly think it's a buff because there are so many combos and synergies that you can now use with Parrot, White Tiger, Tiger, that you can get so many stats on your team. But I'll let the video show you an example of this, and we're starting out here on turn 6 where I'm running the pug behind the half-leveled fish. Again, trying to get those early stats. If I can't find the fish, at least I can use the pug to get those stats during the battle. And we're also running the Emperor Tamarin. Yes, the Emperor Tamarin is back. And for those who don't know what the Emperor Tamarin does, the Emperor Tamarin's ability allows it to transfer its stats to the leftmost pet in the shop once it's sold. So basically, we want to scale it, we want to level it as quickly as possible. That's why we're holding the blobfish. We're holding the blobfish, but we use the Tamarin in the shop to get it to level 2, and we find a monkey. Now, monkey is perfect for Tamarin because it's an easy form of stats. In fact, monkey in general is a fantastic scaling pet, all-round scaler, but it works so well with the Tamarin because you can focus those stats on the Tamarin at the front, and the Tamarin is likely to be your biggest pet. We also find an eagle, and eagle is great. We put the eagle directly in front of the pug because we want the eagle to level up to level 2, and that is ultimately what gets us through that turn. So we're holding the blobfish here because we're thinking about getting this Tamarin to a level 3, and we're rolling through, but to be honest, I'm not really sure what I would sell here. So we unfreeze blobfish, we unfreeze the pill, and we're just rolling through for some stats to put onto this Tamarin. Ideally, we're looking for pears. We'll buy an apple because, you know, any stats will do at this point. We go into this fight, hopefully relying on our level 2 eagle once again. What do we get this time? Saber-tooth, nice. And that is what gets us over the line again. So the pug into the eagle is really good. And the pug in general, right? The pug is such a useful pet, especially going from early to mid game, because you can pretty much, if you get the pug to level 2, you can level crocodiles, you can level deers, you can level eagles immediately to level 2. And, you know, those pets are super powerful if they're level 2. Okay, so we go into this fight. Again, the Tamarin is leading the way, but we do come up against a summon team. And they start chipping away, and unfortunately, we do take the L on this one. So that puts us on 6 hearts, so ultimately 2 lives left. We found a White Tiger on the previous level up. Now, I had wanted a Stegosaurus. I wanted to sell the Tamarin into Stegosaurus, but the White Tiger seems like a good alternative because ultimately it will synergize. We add a bit of chocolate to the White Tiger because we want to level it up. And then we add 1 to the eagle. We add the eagle to the eagle because now the pug will turn the eagle into a level 3 eagle. Now, level 3 eagle is cracked. It's such a good, it's so good at level 3. We'll see it in action here. Unfortunately, though, we get the llama. Now, the llama's not the best one, and we do actually lose this turn. So hopefully we'll get a better RNG on the eagle a little bit later on. I think about the monkey briefly then, and we roll into another monkey. But ultimately, we're not trying to level anything right now. I want the Stegosaurus. We find another eagle, so we bring that eagle in. And there it is, there's the Stegosaurus. But 2 snails as well. Tell me in the comments below, what would you do here? Would you buy the snail or would you commit to the Stegosaurus? As you see here, I commit to the Stegosaurus because the stats that you're going to get off the Stegosaurus actually far outweigh the snails, in my opinion. And equally at the same time, I was trying to get a Stegosaurus build, so picking up the snails may have stopped that. We pick up the Stegosaurus, and as you saw there, the White Tiger levels the Stegosaurus to level 2, and then the Stegosaurus then applies double the buff because it's level 2. This is something that you couldn't do when it was end of turn. You had to get the Stegosaurus to level 2 for that buff to be applied. So we level the eagle, and we bring in the tiger. So now we've got White Tiger level 2, which will apply experience and level up the Stegosaurus and the tiger to level 2. So we're going to get double the buff. So the Stegosaurus ability will now trigger twice. And just watch the snake. 50-50 snake at the back. It's huge. And that ultimately gets us through. Plus, we do get some RNG this time, and we get the octopus from the level 3 eagle. So we're going into the last turn here, and I'm looking for one more pet for this combo. I'm looking for the parrot. So I roll down looking for the parrot, and we find it. So we'll take the snake out here, and we'll put the parrot in, because we can't get rid of the level 3 eagle at this point. We put the parrot in behind the Stegosaurus to learn the Stegosaurus ability, and we ultimately now have 3 pets, which are going to trigger at the start of battle. But better yet, the white tiger is going to level up both the Stegosaurus and the parrot. And there we have it. Watch those stats fly. 65 stats got spread across the team there. And you'll notice I did actually buy melon for the white tiger. And I did that because I wanted the stats to be spread and I didn't want them going on the white tiger. But there we have it. There's the win. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I think the Stegosaurus is actually much better now than what it was before. There is a little bit more RNG. But tell me what you think in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.